needed for optimum performance. Mr. Chairman, without boring you, let me also speak about the correctional centers, sir. The correctional centers, and I say this, we spend billions of naira, perhaps even dollars, prosecuting war against terrorism. But where we keep some of these people, how secured are these places? That's the truth. So we need to secure our correctional centers. We need to be able to rehabilitate some of our correctional centers. A lot of our correctional centers were built more than 50, 60, even some 100 years ago. That is the truth. And what we've had, people say jailbreak. We've not had jailbreak in Nigeria. I'd like to always correct this. What we've had is jail attack. There's a difference between jailbreak and jail attack. And the question is this: can our structure withstand a lot of these firepowers? These are core issues. Urbanization has eaten deep into what we do. For instance, Agodi prison in Ibadan is in the market. You cannot in anywhere in the world have that kind of facility in the market. For example, look at even Kirikiri in Apapa, just by the tank farms. You cannot have correctional centers in that type of center. Let's look at the Ikoyi prison by the golf course, by the Polo Club in Lagos. You cannot. The one in Enugu is in the GRA. So when these correctional centers were established, of course, they were far. But today, urbanization has eaten deep. There's need for us to be able to build modern correctional centers, equip those places, and probably now it is now time for us as well to be able to activate the implementation strategy for the Correctional Service Act, knowing fully well that Correctional Service now is on the concurrent list. It's no more on the exclusive list. And it will interest you that more than 70% of our inmates are not they are not federal offenders, they are state offenders. And to me, I think in 2024 has to be a major target of the ministry in collaboration with the Correctional Service to be able to activate the implementation of the Correctional Service Act, looking at non-custodial services to be able to reduce the level of financial burden on the federal government of Nigeria. So our needs are very endless because the mandate of this ministry is a V-shaped mandate. It's a mandate that has no end. It has a beginning, it doesn't have an end. It has to do with every Nigerian. Deals with integrity, deals with the security, and of course deals with the citizenship of all Nigerians, regardless of where they are. So, Mr. Chairman, I want to appeal to you that I think the Ministry of Interior and the agencies of Interior in general needs to be given a better place in terms of allocation, in terms of funding, because the right ideas are there, but the simple truth is these ideas must be well funded. If we have ideas and we don't have funds to execute these ideas, then actualization becomes a mirage. We appreciate the president because this year the budget proposal this year is higher for the Ministry of Interior, and that is a positive step, but of course, we understand that there's still a lot more to be done. And we can only assure this committee that I personally, as an ambassador of the National Assembly, I spent years in National Assembly. I was chairman of an NDDC committee in the House of Reps. I was a member of the 9th, a member of the 10th Assembly before taking up this role. So I see myself as an ambassador, and that is why all we try to do, by virtue of what we have done, even without any budgetary allocation to the ministry, because the whole allocation money released is about less than how many? 300 or 400 million that was released to the ministry. Even with that, we've been able to cover some grounds because we believe coming back here is an opportunity, and going out there is also an opportunity to show Nigerians the quality that we have here in the National Assembly. At this juncture, Mr. Chairman, I wish to crave your indulgence and solicit your consideration for enhanced budgetary provision for the Ministry of Interior and her agencies in the 2024 Appropriation Act. With your permission, I humbly submit. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for your comprehensive